So we're here at the Arnott Forest in central New York, not far from Ithaca. And we're in the midst of a 2-day working retreat titled Forest Farming to the Forefront, focusing on developing roadmaps for the northeastern U.S. This is about the future. Right? There are a lot of issues that are at play, and this is about coming together to talk about what we might do down the road to address and overcome some of those challenges, but then also capitalize on the opportunities. The objective of the meeting really is to gather and celebrate forest farming, but also work, put some pen to paper in terms of addressing the issues and have that critical dialogue so that we have some sense or idea about how to move forward and continue to advance forest farming as an agroforestry practice in the temperate forests of the Northeast. All of these products are extremely important to the ecology of the forests in the Northeast, and some examples of what we're considering are fiddlehead ferns and medicinal herbs such as ginseng, golden seal, but also mushroom products that can be cultivated on logs underneath the forest canopy, along with ramps, another important product, culturally speaking, but also ecologically speaking, and that's really part of the focus is the importance of these plant populations.
This has got to be one of the coolest groups of people that I have worked with, because everybody has an expertise and experiences with these products and these plants, and they're all looking at it from different perspectives, right? So there's some people that are looking at from a social side, and some people are looking at from a commercial side, but we all love these plants and these products, and we want to really figure out how to sustain them into the future from different experiences and different perspectives.
We have a collection of people who have a vast amount of experience in forest farming. Everyone here is an expert in one way or another, and it's just a wonderful opportunity for me to get together with these people that I don't see very often. This is our main laying yard, and I really like it because it has several characteristics that make for a good laying yard, one of which is year-round shade. So the mushroom research is really exciting. We're growing shiitake mushrooms and comparing different tree species for the log substrate, things like that. We're growing a relatively new species that hasn't been marketed very much called lion's mane. It's a beautiful mushroom, and we've been pretty successful with it.
We're looking at developing more branding around sustainably grown, forest farmed ginseng that can be sold here domestically to processors and herb companies. And always, just trying to find ways for the whole suite of non-timber forest products that you can produce that really make it profitable for the grower.
There's so many opportunities for us right now because many of the herbs that grow in our forests, many are imported from other countries, and they're wild harvested right now, and they're not considered of much value. If we forest farm them and we show that we can produce a consistent product, that we can help conserve our native plants by cultivating these same plants in a forest farming system, I think that we can help improve the quality of product that is fed into the medicinal plant industry, while at the same time supporting our forest farmers.
We're exchanging some ideas, I'm learning some new things. And it's really helping to put a focus on forest farming and see where can we go with this. Is it economically viable? Do we have the resources to go forward and do research if we need to do research? So we're exploring some of those really kind of hard questions.
I'd like to see more people doing multiple things. I know it gets a little difficult at times to be very diverse, but I think that's what our forests have to offer is diversity, and we should embrace that and immerse ourselves in it.
I hope what comes out of this more than anything is that we really get government support. I mean, forest farming is kind of a 0.001 on the scale of all the funding that goes into the agricultural industry. Even if we could get 10%, 15% of that pie. It could have a tremendous effect on global food security. I mean, climate change. These plants have more of a capacity to supply food and adapt. And so I feel like, I really hope that with the momentum of this meeting, that some of the clear ideas and obstacles and opportunities are going to come to fruition for more government support.
For the future of forest farming, I would hope that knowledge continues to increase in order to do it in a sustainable manner, but also in a manner that promotes safety of the product, quality of the product. Some people are getting interested in forest farming before they're getting all the knowledge that's necessary to collect the proper plants in their prime condition from the forest, as well as how to properly plant them to be successful before they lose interest in producing. So I would hope that forest farming, people will continue to collaborate to make that information more available to the larger population.
What I'm finding out is that there's a lot of experts in the fields of forest farming, and that it's, there's a lot of opportunity for environmental stewardship to happen with the production of food within those forests, and that's a better way for a lot of us to probably think about how we want to manage our forests for the future, not just for timber and for wood products, but also for non-timber forest products as well.
We get a ton of landowners that have woods and want to know what they can do other than just harvest timber. So I think there's just lots of people interested in possibilities, and we have to do our job to kind of tell those stories and paint the realistic picture of what people should expect as they think about these things.
I think coming out of this meeting, it's exciting to think about having both concrete next steps for outreach and education, and also for longer term research goals, and really finding ways to share information about forest farming with landowners all over across the eastern U.S. and see what kind of an opportunity it can be both for conservation and for economic development.